there's a possibility once you have equations that people can get messed up with the notation. I would say keep things simple. And by keeping things simple, so for part A, I would say I've got f of g of 9, so I'm just going to rewrite that. I'm going to write an equal sign. And I want to replace g of 9 with a number. But sometimes it's a little bit more, like, you just can't necessarily look at it and do it that easily. Some questions, the equations are going to be a little bit more involved. So off to the side, I'm going to just figure out what g of 9 is on my own. What does g of 9 mean? You're going to plug in 9 for x. Yeah, I know you could probably do this one mental math, no problem. But I'm going to show my work. I'm going to show my work slowly, like, oh, and finally get minus 17. And what I recommend for these questions is you do that off to the side so that in your work, all you have to show is this. Okay? You don't have to erase your work off to the side, but I sometimes see students try to do the work inside the brackets and then get all confused of where their numbers are and what's happening. So I just did g of 9 off to the side. I know it's negative 17, so that means I can replace the g of 9 with negative 17. And now f of negative 17, that I can just go, I mean, you can either do that off to the side too if you want, or you could do that right here. f of negative 17 would be a negative 17 squared plus 3 times negative 17. Ooh, how's your 17 times table? Anybody got 17 times 17? No? It's a nice number. I like it. 289. You don't like 289? Doesn't it look kind of nice? 3 times 17 minus 51. 238. No problem. So again, I find if you do these off to the side, you're going to make less mistakes. 9 squared plus 3 times 9 would give you 81 plus 27, 108. And g of 108, that's what I'm just going to do right here. Would be negative 215. So sometimes with notation you could get messed up if you try to do it all in one place. Take it slowly, do some things off to the side. What you're trying to find out is f of 9 first. I figured out that was 108, I just plugged that in. Now the 108 goes into g. Since this is the last thing, I felt I could do it here without messing up my notation. It wasn't too bad. Questions for practice on this one?